Hey everybody, it's anulyph. My regular update. I think this is update number 37. I've jotted a couple of things down so that I wouldn't be stumbling over myself as I make this video. This is Friday, May the 6th, and the first thing I want to talk about is my work challenge that I'm doing. And today was the weigh-in, so I lost 2 pounds, which brings me to 248. When I first started, I was 259, so that brings me to a total of 11 pounds lost. So that's pretty good. You know, it's less than what I wanted, which brings me to the next topic. When I had my surgery, December 20th, 2010, I was 310 pounds, and the calculations from what I've lost from that date till now is 62 pounds. And my total loss, because I actually started a year ago with life changes to become healthier, so my total loss pre-op and post-op is 98 pounds. So I am almost at the 100-pound loss mark, which I am so excited. So this is my 19th week post-op. Monday, May 9th will be my 20-week mark. And I have found that I have been kind of being negative on myself because I feel that I should be further along in my weight loss. And I think that when we have these procedures done and we look at videos of others, we begin to compare ourselves to them. So when we see persons that are just being fabulous with theirs and they are losing, 3 to 5 pounds a week, and in 4 weeks, in 4 months, they're down almost 100 pounds. We feel that we should be the same. But I am having to tell myself that I am different, and my loss is different than others' loss. And I've noticed that my body looks different than other people that have lost more than me. I'm losing inches, a lot of inches. So I am now, when I first started this journey, I was wearing a size 26, 28. And dependent on the make, the fabric, the cost, I was in a 30. Now I am in an 18, and I even have some 16s. I went to one of my favorite dress stores, Ashley Stewart's, and I was able to fit in a size 16 dress that was not full. It was very form-fitting, and I bought it. I probably shouldn't have bought it because, as I'm losing weight, I, need to be mindful of purchasing things that I will no longer be able to wear in a month. But it was a beautiful dress, and it was such a success, and I felt so good when I put it on and looked in the mirror. I was just so happy that I bought it, and it was on sale, so I don't feel bad about that. But I'm having to remind myself that I am individual. I am an individual, and that my journey is going to be totally different from the next person's journey. Even though we share similar experiences, how I react and how I deal with those experiences are totally different from the next person. So I have found on this journey that I've had to just do a lot of self-eval and talk to myself, about where my head is, my attitude, and how I want to approach things. So I'm always tweaking that, and I'm always trying to find a way to stay positive and to be able to bring you a smile whenever I do my videos. So I think so far so good. And maybe one I was really bummed, but despite whatever's going on, I want to always be able to present something positive through my videos. Another thing I wanted to talk about was my vitamin regimen. So when I first started, I had such a horrible time getting all of my vitamins in for the day. I am taking D, I forgot the unit, but I'm taking that daily. I think it's like 1,500 units or 2,000 units a day. And then every first day of the month, I take the 50,000 unit D. So I've built up enough where I now only have to take it once a month instead of once a week. I take biotin, and I started taking biotin before I called my doctor and told them about my hair loss, because through your videos, which are phenomenal, I was able to pick that up on a lot of the videos. So I started taking that even before the doctor suggested it. I take fish oil. I take my regular multivitamin. I do my calcium. I do 1,500 milligrams a day. I do the Celebrate chewable 500 plus calcium wafers. So I do 3 of those a day. And I do B complex stress formula. And that's not something that my doctor prescribed for me to take, but that's something that helps me through the day. Yeah, so that's what I do. So how I do this is I keep my multivitamins by my bedside, and I take one out and put it on my little table. And in the morning, when I open my eyes after I turn off the alarm and come out of the coma, I put it in my mouth even before I get out of the bed. And I have taken my multivitamin to begin my day of vitamins. And even when I'm sleeping in late, my body clock will wake me up sometimes early, because I get up pretty early every day, and I take it. I get up and I sit up and I take it, so that I will have started, because I have to push in 2 hours in between taking each of the multivitamins and the calcium. So, you really got to stay on it. I put calcium wafers in my car. I have calcium wafers at my work, so that there will never be a place that I will get caught and not have what I need. Let's see. So we talked about the hair loss, and it's still shedding. But the bariatric assistant told me that that's normal, and I'm at the point where that's going to happen, and after about 6 to 7 months, it would stop and my hair would grow back. So I'm looking forward to that. So I have 2 to 3 more months of this. Ugh. I'm noticing that I'm losing a lot of inches. I was really bummed that I only lost the 2 pounds in 2 weeks, but I had to backtrack and really pay attention to what I was eating. And I was doing a whole bunch of snacking, people. I was doing a lot of snacking on peanuts. I was eating peanut butter. I was eating crackers. I had eaten some cereal. So I had pretty much lost my mind, and should be very thankful that it's a 2-pound loss and not a 2-pound gain. So this week, that was part of my goal for another challenge that I'm doing on YouTube to stop the snacking, and I've done pretty well. I did bring a snack today, but I brought turkey slices. For 2 ounces is 60 calories and 10 grams of protein. So I don't think that's bad at all. So those are the choices that I'll be making now. Just make sure that it's laced with protein and go for it. So I have found these pants at the thrift store. They were size 16, non-stretch, Old Navy, really nice brown cargo pants. And when I put them on, I could not get them past, they came up to like the top of my thigh, so I couldn't get them over my hips. People, I can wear them now. I think I've had them for a month, but I can wear them comfortably. I just need to find a shirt. And I feel so good, and they are a size 16, so I'm really happy about that. So what I decided to do probably within the next month is I'm going to do a picture collage of clothes that I've worn pre-op, post-op, and how they fit now. So stay tuned for that. And then something else that I've noticed is, when I went and tried that dress on, that was a size 16. And I was, looking at myself in the mirror, and I was dancing in the dressing room, and I was celebrating, and I was feeling really good. I even took pictures. There was something inside of me that still saw the fat girl, that still saw me the size I was a year ago. And I know that it's going to take time to get over that, but sometimes that concerns me because my father, bless his heart, he has Alzheimer's, but he doesn't know who I am. And so every day when I see him, he thinks I'm my sister. And my mom told me that he has even said, who's that lady? And he just looks at me and he smiles. And, I asked him the other day, do you know who I am? And he said, yeah, you're my sweetie pie. And I said, but what's my name? And he called me by my sister's name. And I said, no, this is me. So it's so noticeable by everyone else when they see me. When I went into Ashley Stewart, the lady at the cash register, she, we're on friendly terms. She looked at me like, is that who I think it is? And she stepped around the cash register and came around and looked at me, and she was like, what are you doing? So I was like, working hard, girl, working hard. But everybody else notices, but I don't see what they see. And I know that is true for so many people, regardless of weight. I mean, on so many levels. And I just want to get to the point where I see what everybody else sees. Mentally, I know you've lost a lot of weight. I bought some spandex capri pants, workout pants for the gym yesterday. Something I never would have worn. And I put them on, and I felt good in them, and I could see that my body looked different. But then there are times when I look in the mirror, or even when I'm shopping and I hold up a garment and I look at it and it's like, nah, I don't know, I can't fit in that. And I actually can wear it. Or I'll go and I'll pick a size that is bigger than what I am. I'll go get a 2X when I'm wearing 1X. So that's something that I am really going to work toward, to really helping myself see what everybody else sees on a daily basis, and not to fall into that trap of thinking that I'm the same person, because I am so not the same person. I'm different. And I love the difference. So that's the end of my list, and that's all I'm going to report. I hope I haven't made a really long video, but if so, you can fast forward or look at a bit here and there. And I'll have my next update in 2 weeks after weigh-in, and I'm always trying to find some place at my job to do these, so the scenery is different a lot. And that's about it. So have a great weekend. And I'll probably do some updates on the other challenge that I'm doing on YouTube. So I'll try to label the videos so you'll know what is the regular updates and what's part of the challenge. So yeah, as I always say in my video, when you wake up and you decide that you want to try, you have made some success and progress. So count that and be proud of yourself for it. And I will see you soon then.